There it is, a little tiny ice ball of Minmus. Okay, let's slow down a bit more. I'm a little impatient. Okay, there we go. And 50. Alright, wait like 10 seconds and we will enter the sphere of influence of Minmus. And then we need to fire so we enter into orbit around it. That is part of the contract. Explore Minmus. And achieve orbit around Minmus is step 1, apparently. Sure, something like that. Okay. Yeah, okay, now you guys are happy. Congratulations, you're happy to be the first people ever around Minmus. First Kerbins. I guess Kerbins are people. Kerbins are people, too! Okay, before we get this lined up, since the craft is facing nice vertically up and down, Danzen, come on out on EVA. He has learned how to hang on. Wow, I've recorded my observations about the situation. The science is less now. You notice it's 28.8. I believe it should be 30. Okay, let's also get a crew report, and we can have Danzen get that one. So, oh, they switched places. Alright, the lake beds seem relatively flat. Perhaps we could land there. That's my plan. Let's transmit the data. We've done it. Transmit or recover scientific data around Minmus. Done. Next up is achieving orbit. So, let's get lined up to do that. I'm so glad we have these solar panels now. They're so nice. Oh, before I do that, I should get the goo from high over the Minmus. The Minmus goo. It probably feels right at home here. It does! Called it! Alright, we are lined up. We have our goo. Ribrim, stop being nervous. Watch as Minmus grows larger. It is because Minmus is getting bigger. It's not that we're getting closer. The planet is increasing in size. Do not take science advice from me. If I ever sound like I know what I'm talking about, that's when you know that you're giving me too much credit. Alright, we've had our perspective change, but I don't think that means we're low yet. Crew report. Oh, we are! Look at the surface of Minmus remind you of a favorite childhood dessert. You're tempted to taste the surface. Yeah, don't do that. Kids, don't eat the space rocks. Space near Minmus. Another 36. Goo still feels right at home here. So whether it's near or far from Minmus, the goo feels right at home. Okay, well, then, Danzen, would you like to do another EVA? Good job hanging on again. Just above Minmus's lesser flats. Good job, you recorded your observations about the situation. There's Minmus. Very dark, because I'm on the dark side, as always. It really is my new monitor. I've come to realize that my old laptop, the screen was just brighter, and I fired too late because I was busy reminiscing about my laptop that I miss. Lights. There, I can see a little bit. I need very powerful. I need like dozens of powerful lights to aim at the surface. I've achieved orbit around Minmus. Huzzah! Alright. We did it. Periapsis is a 12, Apoapsis is a 19, that's not that bad. And I guess this is where we're landing. I've decided. Okay, look around for a sec. Yep, that's where we're going to land. I'll switch back and forth a bit. I'll have Danzen continue to get some EVAs from up high, so that he can feel like he's contributing to the science. Alright. Well, let's detach. No, not control from here. Alright, Ribrim. RCS on, just a light poof to get us away. We are away. Good, we're on the right side for this. You want to fire away. Oh, it's so much easier to turn with this. Oh, we don't have SAS on. Turn it back. There we go. Oh, wait, I need to turn all the engines back on. Oh, and I didn't give more fuel. How much fuel do I have? Oh, for Minmus, this is fine. If I wanted to do Minmus hopping, I could do that, but I don't really want to do Minmus hopping. I'll just do this one engine. That should be plenty to get me out of orbit around Minmus. Alright, very low, but that's fine. So we want to land here on this flat, lesser flat, greater flat, some kind of flat. Minmus rotates fairly quickly though, so this is going to come around quite a bit. So maybe fire a little bit more. Like so. Okay. When we get to our periapsis, we're going to want to burn like this. Something like that. Alright, let's switch back while we're still within range. Danton! Oh, that was kind of a close-up view there. Oh, that's nice. The lights from that are still slightly hitting this. EVA. Airport from the slopes. Very nice. Good work. Rem. Let's go to the surface of Minmus. If we get low enough that we can see the lights, we know we have a problem. Welcome to the sunny side. Oh, this did not rotate nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay, I need to start burning then. Don't trust the maneuver nodes. You must trust your instincts. Sure, I'll land right there. Kind of right on the border of this. And see, notice how little fuel this takes to go to Minmus? Yeah. See, I have plenty of fuel in these. Oh! Darn it, Ribrim. Climb back. The airport from the Greater Flats. That's where we're landing. Greater Flats. Alright, just 3 engines. That'll be plenty to land on Minmus. Let's go relative to the surface. Yeah, Minmus is slowly rotating beneath me. Okay, I cannot time accelerate past 1 time anymore. Ribrim looks nervous. Come on, buddy. I landed you once before. Don't you trust me to land you this time? Landing gear out. Landing gear out. There we go. Yep, just 3 engines is all we need. Oh, let's close this. See, this is why you can get so much science from Minmus, is because you need almost no fuels to move around its surface, and it has so many biomes, you can just quickly jump from biome to biome, and it's so cheap and easy to get all this science. But I'm not going to do that. Killed off most of our horizontal velocity. How are we doing? Good. Okay, let's kill off the rest of our horizontal velocity. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Ribrim's excited now. He's like, I get what you're doing. Let's do this landing nice and easy. This is kind of the easy way to land, is just kill off all your horizontal velocity and then just let yourself fall a bit. And on Minmus, it's really easy to land this way. Okay, Ribrim, let's make sure we're actually over the right location. Yep, Greater Flats. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't on the slopes. Oh. Yeah, see, look at this. I'm still slowing down. Minmus's gravity is so weak, even with only 3 engines, just going 1 notch slows me down. Never landed like this before. Probably because this is stupid. Just cut it. Alright, here we go. Touchdown. And... touchdown. We did it. Turn SAS off. We didn't quite land in the flats. We kind of landed on a slope, but I think it's still technically considered the flats. Let's find out. Crew report from Minmus's Greater Flats. Let's transmit the data. Excellent work, Ribrim. He's happy now. Okay, let's get the goo. Serve the goo from Minmus's Greater Flats. 45 science. Nicely done. Okay, come on out on EVA. Okay, let's have you descend. Alright. You can drop the rest of the way, I'm sure. Oh! I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to just drop like that. He's still smiling as he ragdolls. Buddy. Buddy. He's still happy. Oh, I think it's because he's so happy to be safely on the surface. He's like, oh, land. Glorious land. Or are you tasting it to see if it tastes like dessert? Alright, get on up. Wow. Jump like a hero. Oh, actually, we already got a DVA report from up here, technically. Alright. Let's take an EVA report from the surface. You feel a bit like a superhero when you jump in the low gravity. Nice. Alright, then take a surface sample. The surface seems to consist of tiny crystal-like grains. Very pretty. Probably not edible. You were trying to eat the surface. 135 science. This is why Minmus is worth so much science. Alright, Ribberim, plant the flag. This is Minmus, not Kerbin. First landing. We did this one for us, not for some company. Actually, I think the contract was associated with some company. I think it was Jeb's, actually. But, whatever. We did it. So we've done the Minmus contract. Explore Minmus. We've successfully explored... Oh, that's a lot of money. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite a bit. Look at us. Going to Minmus. Is that a boulder up there? I didn't think there were big boulders on Minmus. Okay, here. Put this stuff back. Oh gosh, this takes so much longer to walk than even on the moon. Okay, we are not getting stranded here without jetpack. Okay, let's have you board. Store away your scientific data. Then come back on. Come back out. Let go. Turn on your jetpack. Turn on your jetpack. No! Why do you ragdoll? Just like doing faceplants, apparently. Okay, turn on your jetpack. Let us rise into the air. And head over that way. The weird boulder. I didn't think there were giant boulders on the surface of Minmus. This is news to me. Man, Ribberim, you're discovering everything. You discover the east pole of the moon, and now you're discovering that Minmus actually does have boulders on it. You're the greatest scientist who ever lived. And he looks it, too. You can tell by his vacant expression that he's a brilliant scientist. Wait a minute. Is this an asteroid? No, it's just no, this has got to just be ground scatter. Yeah, if I phase through it, it's ground scatter. Yeah, it's ground scatter. Oh, it's floating ground scatter, no less. Get up, Ribberim. Oh, that would have been so cool if I'd found an asteroid that had landed on Minmus. But no. It's floating ground scatter. Jump! Welcome to the inside of a rock. Yeah, Ribberim, he is actually a part chameleon, apparently. He can disguise himself as being inside a rock. Good work, Ribberim. Alright. I don't think these are persistent, but we're going to plant a flag here anyway. Alright. The floating rock of Minmus. It is so magical. But not as magical as the floating block of snow. Ah, references! Actually, are we on slopes now? Let's do an EVA. We are. Yep, we still feel like a superhero when we jump. Sneak a taste of the surface sample. Nova is definitely not made of delicious dessert products. Darn it, Ribram, stop tasting the surface samples. You're contaminating them. Okay, let's jet forward. Oh, this is so much nicer. Just jet around as opposed to walking. Well, Ribram, you are a successful scientist. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, nope, nope, nope. And, there? Can we walk on these? No. Am I ragdolling? No. Can I land, please? No? Yes? Yes, I can land. Aha. Let's jet up here and grab. Good work, Ribram. Alright, let's go. How much longer? A while. Okay, I'll set this as my target. Oh yeah, I said I was going to switch to him and have him do some more science. Let's switch to Danzen. How are you enjoying your time around Minmus? Freaking out. He doesn't know what to do without my smooth, reassuring voice. Alright, Minmus. Midland, Minmus. Alright, well, how much fuel do we have? More than half of the tank, huh? Well, folks, I can now sadly confirm that we do not have enough fuel to go to Duna, even just to get there. Just to get out to this orbit from Minmus requires 1400 Delta V, which, considering how much fuel we had to use just to get to Moon and Minmus, we ended up using, I don't know, it was like 1000 Delta V for that. Well, that's about half of this. I could dump more fuel from the lander, but then how am I supposed to land and take off from Ike, and how can I get back? So, I'm afraid it is true. We do not have enough fuel. Quite unfortunate. But that is our next target then. So much for Minmus and Moon. They can... We don't need them. Next stop is Duna. I hope you do not have a problem with that. And everybody immediately shuts off the video. Okay, let's see this here. Tangent, stop being so nervous. Nope, still Midlands. Let's go around. Is this something new? Slopes, we already got that one. Board. Is this something new? Slopes, we already got that one. Board. Is this something new? Slopes, you already got that one. Oh, this time he didn't hang on. He's like, stop it. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, one more check, one more check. He's like, he was all happy and he's like, aww. Yeah, good, but you hung on. EVA, Lowlands, good. Now we can send you back around. 90 kilometers. Let's get closer. Are these highlands here? I think these are highlands. Okay, stop. One more, Danzen. Lowlands? These things look like they're mountains. Whatever. I guess if the moon can have an east polar region, then, I guess that this can be lowlands. Fine. Let's get around a little bit more. Like so, okay, let's switch